0039 SM. This is State of Michigan versus Darien Long. Sir, would you state your name for me, please?
Darien Long, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Long, the way the court staff have you labeled indicate that you're waiving your right to have the assistance of the court-appointed attorney this morning. Is that correct?
That is correct, ma'am.
Sir, the court is in receipt of a plea form from APA Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Mohammed that indicates that you will be tendering a plea of guilty to count 1, brandishing in public, and count 2, and count 3, assault or assault and battery, and that count 2, assault or assault and battery would be dismissed, that the brandishing plea would have a delayed sentence for 12 months, and the assault and battery would have a delayed sentence for 4 months. Was that your understanding, sir?
Yes, ma'am. My understanding would be that those sentences would be delayed, and as long as I don't have any criminal interactions, those cases will be dismissed.
Okay, Mr. Long, the other issue is that before I swear you in and take the formal plea, I want to disclose to you that I'm married to an elected official in Van Buren Township. I make that disclosure as Van Buren Township is the issuing agency in this case, the police department involved in this case. My husband is not involved in the day-to-day operations of the public safety department. He doesn't know anything about your case. He doesn't even know that it's scheduled. That disclosure having been made, sir, are you prepared to enter the plea this morning, or would you like this case assigned to another judge?
No, I don't question your integrity, ma'am.
Mr. Long, would you raise your right hand for me, sir? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Sir, you understand that if the court accepts your plea this morning, you will not have a trial of any kind?
Yes, ma'am.
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor?
Yes, ma'am.
And sir, you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
You haven't been threatened in any way or promised anything to get you to plead guilty?
Nothing other than what I stated, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty, sir, because you are in fact guilty?
I'm going to say no, but it is expedient and reasonable.
No, sir, we don't do expedient here. If you're not pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty, we can set this matter for pretrial. You can come back, you can have the opportunity to speak to a court-appointed attorney. You may retain your own counsel and appear back. So how would you like to proceed this morning?
I would still like to proceed with the plea, ma'am.
So I'll ask you again, Mr. Long, are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Long, is it true that on October 6, 2023, that you did brandish a firearm in public?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it also true that on that day, October 6, 2023, again in Van Buren Township, that you did make an assault or an assault and battery upon one Zachary Denniston?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Long, the court will accept your pleas as to count 1 and count 3. Count 2 is dismissed. As indicated by the form submitted by the prosecutor, the sentence for count 1 is delayed for a period of 12 months, again, so long as you incur no new criminal offenses in the state of Michigan during that 12 months. The case will be administratively reviewed for dismissal. As for the assault, the court will impose costs of, I'm sorry, hold on one second. Okay. As for the brandishing, sir, let's start with that. Is there anything you'd like to say before the court assess costs in this matter?
I wasn't aware that there were going to be any fines and fees.
What did you think would happen, sir, as a result of you pleading guilty to brandishing a weapon and assaulting somebody?
Well, we agreed upon a delayed sentence. That's what we agreed upon.
And Mr. Long, I will ask again, if that's not what you wish to do this morning, we can reschedule this matter. You can have the opportunity to either retain counsel of your own or appear at the next pretrial date and speak to one of the court-appointed attorneys. It's up to you.
I understand that, Judge Martin. I just wasn't aware there were any fines and fees.
Then let me finish. I'll read the full sentence agreement. In addition to the pleading to the brandishing with a 12-month delayed sentence and a 4-month delayed sentence to the assault and battery. During this period of time, defendant is to commit no crimes or violations in this or any other venue in Michigan. Following a successful completion of the specified period and upon payment of costs assessed by the court, the plaintiff prosecution recommends dismissal under MCL 771.1. And he indicates that you will take anger management classes and other terms set by the court. So that being the case, Mr. Long, what are we doing this morning?
I guess we're going forward, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Long asked for count 3 assault and battery. The court is imposing costs of $400 and for the brandishing $100. That's a total of $500. Sir, do you need more than 5 days to pay this amount?
I need 30 days, ma'am.
30 days to pay and anger management as indicated in the agreement offered by the prosecutor. Mr. Long, did you verify your address and phone number with court staff this morning?
No one asked me. And so if my understanding, am I to take these anger management classes within 30 days as well, ma'am?
No, you need to take them before the end of the delayed sentence, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Long, we have you on O'Hara Drive. Is that still a good address for you?
That is, ma'am.
Okay. Anything else this morning, Mr. Long?
No, it's been quite enough, ma'am. Thank you for your time.
Mr. Long, have a good day. Good luck to you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.